Welcome back to Chapter 3 of the audiobook Cradle, as read by Schlag. We have a bit of an issue today. I tested out how the saving works, and it doesn't really seem like it does much at all. As far as I can tell, I guess, yeah, it saved the progress when we read the note, and if we go in, wait for the long loading screen, there we go, and everything loads in. Now, we press the, new task added. I think this automatically, let me try to prepare food. I need to meet with this Ongots creature. So it's like, the only thing that was saved was me reading this note, and that is the progress we've now made in this chapter. Everything else, including the inventory, is completely reset, which, is good for this stuff. Now we know this is salt, I think it was. So, that'll be helpful. And yeah, this is reset as well. Damn it. Oh, it didn't like that. Yeah, so, it's as if we haven't done anything. I'm not sure if that matters, though. I'm not sure if there's anything that, we need to have read in order to do something. But, I certainly will want, the flashlight, right? But I'm not sure if anything else, like the battery or the axe or that bag, if any of that is useful. So, we're just gonna keep reading, I guess, but at some point, when we get out here, I guess we'll just kind of, leave everything, and then we'll just have to see if I need stuff later. Yeah, no need for this. Oh yeah, if we press this, it says, Ongots' breakfast. There's no one around to help you remember what happened. Prepare breakfast for Ongots to meet him. Put the red pot on the furnace. So it's gonna mention every single step we have to do. And there's no one around, huh? I did realize in editing that I think these numbers are corresponding to what they're talking about here, I tried, these different things, red and yellow and stuff. I assume that's, the flowers, maybe? And if that has something to do with, the sweet and bitter compound of that Passium thing, not entirely sure. But, again, let's ignore that for now, and let's read more. So, where did we leave off? We checked these drawers. I guess I technically haven't even, read this story now in this save, but I don't know if that matters. So, right there. Voucher for one-time donor utilization service. 30 plus transfer center. There's, something under here, like a locket or something. Also right here. Hello, Father. I've got... Oh, yeah. Okay, we did read that. Yeah, good. And this as well, I guess. Slab of incense, yeah. But in here, a woman with a child. The sign on the back reads, Zambul. 2 years. I see. Ulaanbaatar at a bird's eye view. I forgot to test, a controller. I'm just gonna hold off for now, especially since we're, looking at all the little details. Yes, it is annoying when I'm trying to go to the photo and it's, locking the cursor and stuff, but I think it might even be worse on controller, but I do want to test it at least once we're, done reading. City of Choibalsan, Tibetan amulet, Ulaanbaatar, residential houses, and a square. Oh, we can't even look at the paintings. Huh. Wait, what's that? I guess if I have, matches or something? Maybe I can light the candle? Oh, God. It's so hard to be precise. Yeah, nothing here. Yeah, we need, matches or a lighter or something. Sarnay with Mom. Friends, Zambul and Mark. Regards from Choibalsan. With friends on the bank of Carolyn. Crafted a bow. Sick. We shall be grass and bushes. We shall be water and flowers. We can't look at any of this. Again, maybe I can light that later on. Gotta read the newspaper under the towels and stuff. Notification, date 8/18/58. Dear Bachin Dalha, please accept our deepest condolences regarding the tragic death of your family. You will be granted assistance in removing their belongings from the contamination zone. Contact us to clarify the details. Sincerely, Bayang Kongor Evacuation Service. Wait, and this is like a couple weeks later. Dear Bachin Dalha, we are perplexed by your sudden decision to change your place of residence and move into the home of your late son. We realize that at this difficult hour our advice may seem out of place. Nevertheless, we feel it is our duty to remind you of the danger of long-term presence so near the center of desperatoxin contamination. We urge you to leave the 3-kilometer zone as quickly as possible. Should you decide to return to Ulaanbaatar, please contact our operator. And that's here, I guess? Am I Bachin, or maybe not? Hockey World Championship of 2039. A brilliant victory for the Mongolian national team. Closed. And we have to do something else to unlock that, I guess? Koch's Code of Salvation? I don't know how to pronounce it. Were I given the magical opportunity today to send a one-word text into the past, I would write 3513. Okay, and send it to myself. Yes, there's only 4 digits, but it would have been enough to save our world. I feel like that's gonna be... Didn't I need like a 4-digit password somewhere? Like for the tablet? We can try that. This famous quote of Helmut Koch naturally tugs at our heartstrings. Today, when the prospects of returning to our former lives are all but nil, the thought of the chance we had missed torments us all. These days, everybody knows the number 3513. We associate it with a spell that could have saved us all, if only it were cast in time. But how is it that 4 simple digits could have prevented a disaster? Our exclusive interview with Professor Koch, the pioneer of neurocopying, sheds new light on previously known details of this tragic story. 3513. I do know the password. Damn it. I guess that's a different thing. Did I open these? I did, right? I think so. I think I read all that. It's hard to keep track of what I have or haven't looked at. 3 days in Lhasa. The paint is peeling. Altai 2037. People in monastic robes. I mean, there's a lot of, like, old stuff. Like, 40-year-old plus stuff, so maybe I am, like, Bachin? I don't know. Or Bachin was my grandfather or something. Deserted temple. I mean, we have called him Grandpa Bachin, but I don't know. Deserted temple, wild with cedar. Oh my god. Synthetic sterilant for phytocopier loading. Good lord. Isn't there something, like, in there as well? No. No fucking way! Jesus Christ, what is happening with this game? Why did they do this? It's insane. Indirect evidence suggests that this field interacts with more than just matter. Minor disturbances are likewise recorded at the moment of creation of incorporeal constructions, such as human thought or emotion. We hypothesize that the universal conductor driving the interaction between constructions of varying natures and the field is form. Form and proportions. These are words. These are many words. However, though we can conceive the notion of a form-based information transfer mechanism, the purpose of such a process remains beyond the scope of our imagination. That said almost nothing. God damn, man, there could be, like, things to read everywhere. The on button is jammed. I can't press it. Citizens of medium and high quotients. Remember, by replacing your body you give the whole world hope. To fill out the ranks of humanity's rescuers, contact your local mirror transfer center. Cash voucher, fuel cell, around and around magazine. 1 unit, 2 units. I guess that's currency here. Coins. Coins. I'm trying to move my cursor up. It's not registering anything. Oh my god. Cash voucher. Phytocopy covers. Synthetic sterilant. Thermal processing fluid. Charm store. Bayang Kogor HQ market. Thank you for your business. Yeah, it's like you have to like flick onto things, I guess, to like actually be able to do the minor adjustments. Because if you try and do like very minor adjustments, it just, like, I'm moving my mouse this entire time. It just isn't recognizing any of the movement. I have now traveled like a third of my mouse pad. It's... oh, it's so bad. Tobacco, sandalwood incense. By the time the evaluation squad arrived, he was spinning at 200 revolutions per minute. The poor soul was secured and forced into a reboot. Huh? This as well? Hold on. Oh my god. Enebish, please tell Tabaha that I won't be changing bodies yet. No need. They fixed up my sight and I'm grateful. I don't ask anything else of Providence. My role is a modest one. Okay, so... she is probably neither Enebish or Tabaha, but maybe I'm Tabaha? And Enebish is someone else here? Because then there was also the whole thing, like, turn off your smell. Turn off your nose. But that's talking to Tabaha, so maybe, is this Tabaha? Or maybe I'm also, like, a robot human? Or something like that? Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see. Oh wait, that was just this? Oh crap, but hold on, I want to see, like, that, but then isn't this something as well? No. Okay, like underneath there. Stone medallion is very flat. We really have to, like, check every little thing. Dust-proof coating warranty. TV guide for December 2071. Future projections. This is the last chance for Project New Beginning. Could the donor abilities of the ugly put an end to the emotional burnout of the beautiful? Lucky Devils. An interview with a 20% girl outsider taken in by an upscale couple. What? How participating in the donor program brings joy to members of the lower class. In the name of beauty, should society persecute the production of pirated copies of Android decorations? Do we have the moral right to deprive indigent citizens of the ability to decorate their abodes with illegal HQ merchandise? Activists speak out in favor of man's inherent need to surround himself with beauty and virtue. The new face of Desperatoxin. Yet another pathological effect of the ubiquitous toxin has been discovered. The poison blocks the development of certain sections of the nervous system in children. Children born not long before the epidemic appear to have borne the most severe impact. This means that without our intervention, their development will be stunted and they won't even reach puberty. Millions of lives are at stake. A powerful neurometabolic stimulant is required to counteract the poison effectively. Syncamphecine, a new drug on which parents the world over are pinning their hopes, is still in an early experimental phase. It will take years to carry out comprehensive clinical studies, years that we simply do not have. Realistically, we're looking at months. The drug is displayed during moderate toxification of desperatoxin particles. Huh? Excuse me. Vinyl Records, Waves Stifling the Wind. A Collection of Eastern Mongolia, 6th edition. Choibalsan Morin Kur National Orchestra 2028. Looks like that's everything here. Discounted accessories for Android decorations. A 95% blowout sale on luminescent Ikebanas? Ikebanas? I don't know. From 2 seasons ago. That's nothing, apparently. Grace Embalmer 2 phytocopier. User instructions. Is that a magic wand? Wait, and... No. You will recognize this by the sudden increase in sleep duration, up to 10 to 15 hours. At this stage, medicine is no longer effective. With these symptoms, the only method of more or less effectively excreting desperatoxin from bodily tissues is practiced by select specialty clinics. Surprised you could pull that one out when it doesn't have, like, a knob. Medical report. Patient Bachin Dalha. I guess, is that... yeah, I don't know, we'll see. Is that my grandfather or something? The procedure of desperatoxin excretion from the body was a success. Poison levels have been reduced to 60. Repeating the procedure is... what? Is contraindicated? I don't know what that means. Body replacement and relocation to a new place of residence with lower contamination levels is recommended. And yet he just moved back here. 6 shades. Transfer and indefinite maintenance agreement. Client Bachin Dala, age 69. Nice. HQ 47. Not nice. Provider 30 plus transfer center. The customer sets the date and time of the transfer independently. After the body is replaced, the customer shall return rented equipment to the provider. All forms of service maintenance, including unloading of accumulated passium, the customer shall undergo exclusively at the provider's dedicated stations. The provider shall keep the customer's evasion of good heredity tax strictly confidential. Uh-huh. We can't look at this. Nope. Alright. Hello. Do you have anything else I can do? Can I look at anything here? All I can do is take her boobs. Can I store your boobs? I can. Nice. They're mine now. And your head. Oh, and your brain. Anything else we can, like, dig out of there? If I now just, like, put this back on? Yeah, we can do that. So, what happens... oh, sorry about that. What happens if we just try to, turn her on right now? Oh, shit. Didn't think that would work. Hey, what's up? We can't, like, talk or anything? Oh. I see. 93, it said? What is 93 exactly? So then, what happens if I, like, do this? Can you still turn on? Yeah. Apparently that's just, that's optional. Tits are optional. Scalp is optional. 93. Not sure how it gets 93, because this doesn't add up to 93, does it? No, that's like 76, right? Is my math wrong? Yeah, I think it's 76. We have this weird thing. It can't be used. It's annoying that you can't, like, place something down. I just want to place it, like, on here. All you can do is, like, throw it. Our genometer is broken. It lied to us. There was nothing special about those flowers. All were ugly. All we did was waste perfectly good covers. Take them to the platform, please. Tabaha will pick them up in the morning. Grandpa Bachin. So I guess that's like these things over here. These are covers? Phytocopy covers? Or something? And we're trying to, like, place the flowers in these? Or something? Can I take your brain and put it here? It was vibrating for some reason. Message on the display, lid open. No flour in the phytocopier, yep. Well, I don't think we have any other... Oh, you can, like, use momentum a little bit. Yep. That's how you place things down, I guess. Need a red gerbera with 95%. It's rare to find anything that high. Searching will take a while. Dear readers, alongside the aromas of spring grasses, quite the pleasant tidbit of news flitted into our editorial office today. Thanks to emerging technology, the process of cleansing Passium of its bitter component may be 2% cheaper in the very near future. Wow! With the rise in Passium's profitability, every one of us becomes a little richer and more useful to society. The minimum HQ to justify cleansing would dip from 30% to 28%, so that even depressing monstrosities with 30% on their displays could derive profits from their nasty emotions. What? And she has like 93% of this or something? It's like really severe? She has way too much bitter? I don't know. I'm not sure if this is the sweet then? Like these say the sweet and then the display on her is the bitter, or... Yeah, it's a lot to try and wrap your head around. A forum of specialists on heating systems, an old faded photograph. To those who will never explode, may your lives be rich with emotions, may your containers never cease filling. With bated breath and full of hope we gaze upon you, those whose displays proudly boast numbers higher than 70. Oh? Beyond those two-digit glimmers a new hope for humankind. Evicting all danger, for you will never explode. Happy Day of the Beautiful. So we want her to be above 100. Like, we want the number to be high? Huh. So maybe that's what we're doing? Like, trying different components, phytocopying, to see if we can, like, make her stable and stuff? 6 seconds in hell. Centers of contamination are gradually losing their diabolical power, researchers claim. Such an assertion comes from the first time after 13 years of futile attempts at penetrating deep within the spheres of contamination. During a recent expedition, a mechanical probe lasted 6 seconds in such a sphere before contact was lost. Those 6 seconds were enough to carry out a number of valuable measurements. In contrast to machines that had been put out of commission within the first second, the new probe has indeed shown encouraging results. It will likely be decades before a human being will cross the threshold of a sphere, but now there is hope that technology will soon enable us to extract neurochips of fellow citizens who had fallen victims to emissions from zones hitherto inaccessible. I see. International Day of the Beautiful, event schedule, 70 and up, festive concert, sale of used HQ jewelry. Cash voucher, cleaning spray and reverse screwdriver. Female chimpanzee with her child. Monument to the Rescuers Flower Market. For the greater good. After refusing poor heredity assistance, a group of ugly people publicly expressed their gratitude to society for its care and tolerance. Before being put to sleep, they made known their desire to visit an exhibition of HQ achievements. Speaking at the press center of the Public Rescue Fund, the group stated their admiration and respect for the citizens' commitment to serving exalted values. Jesus Christ, some of these words are just like, it's a little too verbose and too, like, dictionary speak. You really could say all this in a lot more of a simple manner, and still sound like academic, in my opinion, but I guess that's what it's supposed to be. Each member of the Ugly Collective will be granted free entrance to the beauty exhibit, as well as a personalized luxury photocopy. I'm still not sure what the whole, like, ugly and beautiful thing is about. And yeah, you're gonna notice some, like, weird cuts when I'm... Like, it was convenient when I'm reading something over here, I can, like, mask a cut if I mess up the reading, but when something is moving on the screen, that's not so easy to do. Why the long face? Because editing is annoying. Let me guess, you've got a reboot scheduled for tomorrow, right? Well, do I have a surprise for you? The new Anchor 2 Synchronizer. The Anchor 2 reduces the duration of panic attacks by 3 seconds over the standard model. That's 3 seconds of normal life instead of 3 infinitely long seconds of swampy horror. Brought to you by Optimist Design Department. Uh-huh. And then, did I read all of this? The display on the lid is frozen, stuck at only zeros. Ah, yeah, this one, I guess? What prestige? What are you going on about? I've got the same HQ as you. I'm also 1/3 your price, so that even uglies can afford me. What? Times have changed, Grandpa. These days any moron can copy DNA. How can you prove that your genocopy was constructed from the original, and isn't just one of thousands of replicas? Your cover shows a polyethylene fake in place of the original flower. There is no label of authenticity, so be happy you're still in a vase, for now. What is happening? Hold on, I'm gonna read this again. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm understanding some of this. Happy you're still in a vase? Is it just old people being scammed? 1 red greater than 80 for tomorrow. Running out of sterilant. For the day after tomorrow, 5 orange Gerberas. Gerberas? I don't know. HQ greater than 70. And yellow. 3 red, 70 and up, check. 5 orange, 80 and up, 1 to go. Measured a small field flower, clocked it at 98. Share with Tabaha, might turn out useful. God, I can't tell, is she Tabaha? She might be Tabaha, field poppies. 6 red. Did I not read this? The most precious of all. Recently I happened to visit a neurochip storage bank. Picture a facility with thousands of compartments. The door to each compartment is outfitted with a round window, displaying a bubbling liquid preservative. Next to it, a HQ display. HQ values are mostly on the low end, seeing as most of the sleepers are outsiders. But what struck me most of all were the flowers. I, for one, had no idea the uglies like decorating their cells with phytocopies. Then again, it's hardly surprising that those crossing over choose to take what's most precious with them. Oh boy. A brand new flower store is coming to our town. No longer will connoisseurs of beauty need to drive all the way to Ulaanbaatar, as phytocopies of sorts, popular and exotic, can now be purchased right here. We are in the process of finalizing agreements with suppliers, and before long, find out prices is written by hand. They want flowers. Did I not read this? I guess I didn't. Jesus Christ. I mean, I guess it's time to stop. We have more to read. It just keeps going. I feel like we're nearing the end, though. I think next time I will finish reading this stuff, and then we'll have to check, like, there's stuff here as well in the desk, and some other things I may have missed, but I think there's hope that next episode we will step outside of the doors. So join me then. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.